Hello guys, welcome to episode 97 of the Gone for a Burton Save. I'm the Custard Prophet. So today we are playing in the Europa Cup semi-final. We're playing the first leg game against Tottenham away from home, and then we're going to play Swansea in the league after that. You will probably have noticed there's been a video that's popped up on my channel. If you haven't, go and check it out. The first episode of a new series called The Rock, which is essentially going to be the series that is replacing the Gone for Burton series. My feeling is that we have reached a point at which, in terms of the viewing going down and everything else, that we need to sort of do something a little bit different. I'm not necessarily saying this is ended, but what we're going to do is carry on till the end of the season, see if we can win the Euro Cup, and we'll potentially bring this back just before the start of FM20, so at the end of that series. Hopefully you guys are not too disappointed by that. I know there's been one or two regular viewers of this series, but I can't, you know, I think for a first series you kind of have to have a few sort of smaller series rather than one massively long one. So I probably we'll do some other videos associated with this as well, but we're going to go up to episode 100, so on Friday, and then after that it will kind of sit in stasis until it returns, if it does return. And you know, by popular demand it might well come back at some point. So today, as I say, we're playing Tottenham in the league. We've played a couple of games before. We had a couple of decent performances actually. We played away at West Ham, who, you know, are doing very, very well in this save. We took a lead, which was very good, with Sammy Davis Jr. Richarlison got a goal back, then Declan Rice got himself a goal, and another person got himself a goal. Dale Fry got it back to 3-2. It was looking quite good, and in the end we lost 4-2. We played quite well. We had a lot of chances. We probably should have scored more than we did, but, you know, West Ham were victorious. And then we played Newcastle at home. Sammy Davis Jr. with a goal, pleased with it, 1-0 win. So this is where we are in the league. We're 9th in the league. There's not many games to go. We have 3 games to go. We've got a game in hand. So we're either going to finish, we're either finish between 8th and 10th, which is not a bad thing, which is kind of pretty much where we finished in our first season in the Premier League. So Swansea, who we're playing today, are just above the relegation zone, but the real key game is this one. So as you'll know, we have issues with players being registered. We've got issues with players being injured. Andy Christie is not quite ready yet. He is, how far is he away? He's had a pulled hamstring. He's away for 1 to 2 days. I'm hoping if we rest him now, we can get him back for the second leg. If we can keep this tight in this first leg, we can get him back in that second leg, which would be blooming superb. So we're going with this team. D'Amico up top, Semelj on the left, Sammy Davis Jr. on the right, Diakate and Ferguson in the middle, Busquets in that defensive midfielder role, or deep line playmaker role, and then Taylor. We're putting Fry in there. Taylor, Fry, Kamara. Yeah, do we put? Yeah, we'll put Power on the right, and Hernandez in goal. So can we get through this? Can we keep this tie alive? Because Tottenham have the opportunity, have the possibility of absolutely smashing us, but I don't know. I have no idea what this is going to look like. We've been amazing in this competition, but I think Tottenham are probably going to be too strong for us. I really hope not, but this is probably going to be the case. Let me know your predictions in the comments. I don't know. I think we've had a lot of semi-finals in this save. It would be great to get a final. We've got a strong team out, and I think, yeah, it looks like next season, unless we get through this game, we won't be playing in this competition, which would be a bit annoying. really, because we've played quite well this season. We've just been overwhelmed with the number of games we've had to play. Yeah, you'll notice little Tommy Taylor is playing. The reason for that is because we got a corner. Oh, it's straight into his arms. Butland makes the save. Yeah, little Tommy Taylor's playing because, of course, Hammond is cup tied. He's a Tottenham player. But oh, what an... Oh my God, Hernandez! You got away with it. You got away with it, and then you let that one past you. Oh, for Pete's sake! What are you playing at, man? What are you playing at? We had a great header, great chance, and you do that. You go and do that. You utter prat. Oh. Oh, good gad. Well, guys, that is not the start that I was hoping for. But D'Amico's got it. He plays over the top to Sammy Davis Jr. Can he put the ball in? He's trying to beat his man. He don't know what happens there. Hits the post somehow, bouncing off about 5 people. Oh, what a way to concede a goal that is. What a terrible way to concede a goal. What are you doing, Sammy Davis Jr.? What are you doing, Hernandez? 2-0. It's 2-0, guys. This isn't looking good. This is really not looking good. I'm not sure Hernandez has brought anything to this team. Come on, guys. Let's try and get something into Power, into Davis. Oh, straight into the goalkeeper. Well, we've had some chances. They've not had clear-cut chances, but I mean, you couldn't get any more disappointing than the way we've conceded those goals. Well, the second one, it's not so bad. I feel Hernandez should be doing better, but he's a liability, it seems. Well, Fry. Samelj. Oh, it's not the best ball in the world. Can we pressure Mtiti into a mistake? We do a little bit. Sammy Davis Jr. into D'Amico. D'Amico, he's playing it wide into Power. Power plays it early. Samelj, you've missed a header. That is a real chance. Oh, that's horrible. We've had chances today, but we haven't had the right people on the end of them. It's 10 shots, then 5 to us. We should be at least 2-1. And I feel that, if we are not going to score, I think they're probably going to get more, especially with the standard of goalkeeping from Hernandez so far. It's really not been good. It has been utterly woeful. West Ham are doing well in their game as well. I think the smart money was always on a West Ham Spurs final, but £20 million on a goalkeeper who's not happy at all. Come on, guys, come on. The other thing is we need one more goal, either in this game or the next, to, I think it's either to equal or break the record for the number of goals scored in the Europa League, which would be fairly cool. But the way things are going, we could shoot all day and we ain't going to get that. There's not much on the bench. We've got Alonso, I suppose, on the bench. Again, computer sounds like it's going to take off. Got Gabbia as well. Oh, dear me. He just looks awful. Utterly awful. Right, it's a throw in here. Taylor into Busquets. Busquets back to Taylor. Who's this chance coming to? Diakite. Back to Busquets. Diakite. He's looking for a way through. Can't find it. It's still Busquets. He's taking his time. Diakite quickly plays the ball. Little Tommy Taylor into D'Amico. D'Amico, who's clearly someone who can make a difference, but he's lost the ball. That is a mistake. The ball's over the top now, and it's Mariani. 3-0 I think would be too much for us. 2-0, you might think there's a little bit of hope. We ain't Liverpool. Ball's out wide there. And it's in. It's Rimmer. 3-1. 3-0. And yeah. Right, I think what we have to do here, Semelja's done next to nothing. We're putting... Why have we got it this way around? I don't quite understand why I had it that way around, to be fair. 3-0 in both games, actually. Alonso's on. Come on, guys. Let's just try and get something right at the end here. But they've got... It's a chance to them. It's Sterling. Is that... Yeah, it's Raheem. Well, we've got the ball. Busquets. It's over the top here. It's into Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. is running with it. He looks like he's limping with it. Ball into Alonso. It's in! It's 3-1. It's Alonso with a goal. That is so important. Wow. I mean, starting... I don't know. I felt we needed to have someone good on the left side, or someone who was... No, that's wrong. I don't know why I had Semelja in the side. Really, that's a mistake. We're basically mirroring what's going on in the other game. Right, we're just gonna try and inspire something here. Ferguson's coming off. It's Allen's coming on. Okay, if we can keep this to 3-1, I think. Ball is out. It's Tommy Taylor with a clearance there. Nicely done. De Jong. They're coming at us again. Just wide. Rimmer is a good player. It'd be nice if he wasn't playing in the second leg. Oh, it's a corner kick to them lot. Rimmer again. Ball is out to D'Amico. D'Amico, he plays it into Alonso. This is a chance. It's in. It's 3-2. It's 3-2, guys. Yes. Oh, God. I should have started Alonso. Or maybe bringing him on was the key to it all. Well, this looks like the end of the game, but we have scored 2 away goals. If we can just keep this to 1, we have a really exciting second game to come. No, what's that, mate? That's it? Done. Well, 3-2, guys. 3-2. What are your thoughts on that one? Yeah, I know. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. In the end, it was a dreadful piece of goalkeeping from Hernandez. But to finish 3-2 after that, brilliantly done. Well done, guys. So we're going to come back for the Swansea game in a second. See you there. Okay, guys, here we go again. Swansea, we've rotated the team quite a lot. In has come Walton in place of Hernandez. In has come Gabbia in place of Fry. Hammond's coming in place of Tommy Taylor. Yeah, with Matty Smith's coming in place of Busquets. Allen's coming in place of Diakate. Semelja's started. Alonso's coming in. Christie has going to go on the bench since he has... yeah, Christie's coming on the bench since he has... we want to give him a bit of game time. So we'll share that with Davis, Sammy Davis Jr. And hopefully we'll do alright here. Right then, guys, so as I say, there's not very... I think there's only really effectively 3 positions we could finish in. It'd be great to finish in the top one of those 3 positions, but we'll see. I think we've still got a last game of the season, I think, is against Manchester City, which... So it's, what are we now? Episode 9... I can't remember what episode we're on now. I'm forgotten. Right, what would be nice, I think, from a a player's point of view, is maybe a nice victory. Give some of these other guys who may well come on against Tottenham a chance. The other thing I should say, and Alonso, it's a Melch. Oh, he's unlucky. Yeah, the one thing I should say, that was very, very close, is that with those 2 goals, we did beat the European record for, or the Europa League record for number of goals scored, which in our first ever season in Europe is not a bad record to get. So decent bit of play there from Semelj. Probably should have scored a goal. Gummy, nice. Well, Walton did his best with the first one, or the second one, and you know they all dropped to Swansea players. What can you say? Walton has an opportunity here to play in a really important game, but he needs to prove to me that he is capable of doing that. Well, we're 1-0 down, not exactly where we want to be, but as I say, this is probably not the most important game in the world. Yeah, I guess Ferguson is anxious because he doesn't want to get injured, maybe. I don't know if that factors into things. I guess their mind is going to be somewhere else. Whew, another one off the post. Come on, guys, let's a little bit better than this, please. You are potentially playing for a place in the team, so you know, try a bit harder. Phillips. That's not brilliant. We have rotated this quite a lot. Well done. Great block there. And the worry is that... Yeah, well done. Well done, Walton. Offside, though. Nice ball there. Nice ball. Sammy Davis Jr. Is he going to play it early? Alonso. Oh, what a strike that was. Alonso. That's a contender for goal of the season for us, isn't it? It's not really the most important goal he's ever going to score, but is that going to ensure that he plays up top? We do have some. It was difficult to know where do you go, Sammy Davis Jr. or Alonso. I mean, he was so important in the last game. If he's on scoring form, do you not put him in the team? Is that not what you do? Have Sammy Davis Jr. on the bench? I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Well, it's 1-1. It's not the end of the world, and you know, even if we end up with, ideally, just for keeping things ticking along, I think a win would be good just for morale. What I didn't think about is that the issue we've got with right back here, Power is playing, but De Pioli should have been on the bench here. I should have put De Pioli in the side. I didn't think about that. Right, get creative, guys. So if he's got any chance of playing, Christie has really to be able to play a little bit of this game, I think. So we'll see what he does. He's been quiet this season compared to what he has been doing. He's been very, very quiet. Hammond, that's not brilliant. So we're going to just also, I'm going to bring off some Melge. On comes Rabatti up top, who's really not done a lot. Roberts clears it. Oh, well, that was awful. He should have scored. Was that Solanke? Yeah, should have scored there. We're going to go a bit more attacking, or a bit more positive. We'll make our final change. Maybe Bush gets on for Smith. All these are a bit of a risk, but it's just keeping people ticking over. It's 1-1 still. That's put us Well, I suppose Southampton could catch us. So Tottenham have, unfortunately no injury there. Tottenham have Radchenko sent off. I imagine they're resting a few players because this is not an easy game that they've got. Well, is this going to be a last minute goal for that's good. That's wide. Well, Swansea have played well. They've created a number of clear-cut chances, a number of half chances. You've got to say Walton's done okay in goal. Nicely done. Alonso. Allen. Is this still a chance? Busquets. I feel it's probably not, but we'll keep thinking it might be. Alonso, it's in. Rabati. Oh, I was going to say lovely ball, but no. No, it's not. And that's it. And that is it. So, not a bad episode, really. A 3-2 loss means we've got... I thought we were always going to lose against Tottenham, but 3-2 is probably the best possible loss. So we've got 2 away goals. Can we win 1-0 at home? That would be amazing. I think that's unlikely, but we've got a lot of players coming back. Let's have a little look where we are in the league before we move away. Right, so there we go. In 9th place, just ahead of Brighton on goal difference. It would be nice to consolidate that place, really. I think Everton, considering we're playing Man City for our final game, is going to be probably too hard to catch, but it would be nice to stay above Brighton. Anyway, guys, it has been fantastic, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode of this series. As I said, there's only going to be a few more left at least until a fairly sort of substantial break, but potentially the end of the series. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying it. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Come and join us for The Rock. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.